let's start with chapter number 36, Around the World. So let's study about the history forever, try to recognize the people mentioned. So the favorite Julius Caesar, he joined the conspiracy against Caesar and what was the first person to stab him? ठीक है, जो सबसे पहले पर्सन थे वो कौन थे? He was Brutus. Right, he was called Fuhrer by his name. He persecuted Jews in Europe and caused miracles death nearly. So he was Adolf Hitler. More than 400 people died in Jallianwala Bagh massacre in 1919. Right? In Amritsar, and he was the cold-blooded British general who gave order for the firing on this innocent unarmed people. General Dyer. The Indian king of Takshila welcomed Alexander to India and helped him to create a defeat. Who was he? He was King Ambi. क्या था? King Ambi. He was a leader of revolution in China. And he was communist, and he's known to be the one of the in China powerful nation in the 12th century. He was Mao. It is Mao. Zedong. In 1942, he sailed westward in order to reach Asia, but accidentally discovered the island of West Indies. He is Christopher Columbus. He was the leader of Italian War of Independence. His army was called Red Shirt. That is Gari. Baldi. Din-e-Ilahi was a new religion founded by the great Mughal emperor. What was his full name? Zalauddin Muhammad Akhtar. Now, let's move to the next chapter. Chapter number 37, Around the World. So, the oldest mountain that India is Aravalli. The bottom of the river को हम क्या कहते हैं? Bed कहते हैं. The bottom of the ocean, जो bottom of the ocean होता है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Bottom of the ocean को, that is floor. Name the highest mountain of northern India in Alaska? That is Rocky Mountain. The largest movement in the ocean water. जो largest movement होती है ocean water की, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Largest movement को, that is tides. The deepest part of the ocean is Mariana Beach. And in which ocean it is lie? It lies in Pacific Ocean. The Earth is sometimes called blue planet because it is covered with blue ocean. Sometimes the Earth movements push layers of rocks up from the seabed. This causes high humps of rocks and forms mountains. What are such mountains called? They are called fold mountain. It is the commonest type of rock in the earth crust made up of quartz, feldspar and mica, that is granite. Name the sea that separates Europe and Africa, that is Mediterranean Sea. Right? Now, let's move to the next chapter, chapter number 38. Full name. The famous filmmaker who had animated cartoon film, Disney, that is Walt. Walt Disney. The famous author dash Rushdie. Famous author जिसका नाम है आपका सलमान रश्दी. The first president of USA, जो पहले president है USA के, जॉर्ज वॉशिंगटन. George Washington. The famous scientist Albert Einstein. The founder of Pakistan, Muhammad Jinnah. The famous vocalist Kishori Amonkar. The famous flute player Hari Prasad Chaurasia. A queen of crime fiction, that is Agatha Christie. A tennis player, that is Boris Becker. Father of a nation, Mahatma Gandhi. US President Abraham Lincoln. The wife of former president, that is Clinton. Hillary Clinton, a famous music director. RD. A great composer and conductor, that's Mehta. Salman Mehta. Salman, Zubin. Right? Now let's move to the next chapter. That is chapter number 39. Who said it? Common sense is not common. किसने कही है? Voltaire. Cleanliness of next to God lines. Cleanliness is next to, that is John Wesley. Name is John Wesley. You can make fool some of the people all the time and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot make fool all the people all the time. That is Abraham. ठीक है, इसका क्या है आपका? Abraham Lincoln. Play the game in the spirit of game. Play the game. That is your Baron. Next is to error in human. To To forgive divide. That is Alexander Poppy. Expansion is life, contraction is death. Love is life, hatred is death. किसका है ये? It is of Vivekanand. Reading is to mind. And what exercise is to body? The Battle of Waterloo was won to play fields of Elton, Duke of Wellington. After learning dangerous thing, drink deep or taste not the Carrion spring. Alexander Poppy. Religion without sign and but science without religion is blind. That is Alexander Einstein. Albert Einstein. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Give me a firm place to stand and I will move the earth. Archimedes. Right? Now let's move to the next chapter. Chapter number 40, money. In Hungary, they spend foreign You decide to watch a football match in Brazil and you will have to buy your ticket by paying in. आप किस में पे करोगे? Real. You need dash to spend in Afghanistan. अगर आपको अफगानिस्तान में स्पेंड करना है तो आप किसका यूज करोगे? अफगानी. इन इक्वाडोर दे यूज, इक्वाडोर में क्या यूज करा जाता है? सुक्रे. द करेंसी यूज्ड इन मोनाको, फ्रैंक. You will have to pay your hotel bill in Jakarta in rupee. The money unit of Israel, shekel. While traveling by bus in Stockholm, you will have to pay dash to buy the ticket. आप क्या पे करोगे? Krona. In Mexico, you need dash to buy something to eat when you are hungry. Peso. Besides France, आप क्या करोगे? नेम द कंट्री कॉन्गो, जहां पे हम क्या स्पेंड करते हैं? फ्रैंक्स, राइट? नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर. चैप्टर नंबर 41, लेजेंड्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. So which goddess gave her name to the great city Europe? Athens. Goddess Athene. By what name is Cassius Clay better known? किसके नाम से जाना जाता है? मोहम्मद अली. Who was the English who robbed the rich to help poor? Robin Hood. Who was the first woman to cross the Atlantic Ocean by plane in 1928 and 1932? That is Ambia. USA. Whom did Greeks call the most beautiful woman in the world? किसको कहते हैं? हेलेन को. Which country did Hercules belong to? Which national hero of Spain is better known by the title Alcide Campeider? That is Rodrigo. Who led to the British fleet to victory against the French and Spanish in the Battle of Trafalgar? She was Nelson. Now let's move to the next chapter. Chapter number 42, Sights of the World. Wall Street, London, Falcon Tower, Nanking, पोटला, लहासा, विक्टोरिया फॉल, जाम्बिया, वेटिकन सिटी, रोम, काबा, मक्का, नॉर्वे, पेरिस, कैमलिन, मॉस्को, ग्रैंड कैनन, कैलाश पर्वत, तिब्बत, एंजल फॉल, वेनेजुला और आपका एलाक्वा दैट इज जेरूसलम। ठीक है, सिमिलर आंसर है। नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर, चैप्टर नंबर 43 UNO। Let's study about United Nations Organization. Now 5 परमानेंट मेंबर बताने आपको सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल के, who has the veto power, जिनके पास वीटो पावर है, that is USA, UK, France, Russia, and China. Dash is the main deliberative body, that is Security Council. UNO has dash main organ, कितने मेन ऑर्गन है? 6। ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज कौन सी है आपकी? इंग्लिश, फ्रेंच, अरेबिक, चाइनीज, रशियन। There are dash official language 6. The headquarter of UNO कहाँ पे है आपका? न्यूयॉर्क। The UN is often considered the successor organization or to the dash League of Nations. The UNO officially came into existence 24 October 1945. Right? Now we have completed this unit. Hope you understood. Now we will meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.